Let's do it. What's up, everybody? I'll let some more people come in before I say what's up to everybody by name. So tonight we'll do a stitch mohawk and some kind of capture build with mesh, using mesh. It's a build that's been seen on Instagram. I believe it was like Space Coil's build or something. I can't remember exactly who did it the first time I seen it. So yeah, somebody asked me about the stitch mohawk in Circumstance Vapes channel live. They asked me if I could do a stitch mohawk, and usually when somebody asks me that, I just, I think about, is that a video I should do at this moment in time? And I thought it would be fun to do, even though one of the first things I think is, if you want to do a stitch mohawk, obviously you know how to do a stitched alien. Obviously you know how to do a mohawk. So you want to do a stitch mohawk. The thing is it's pretty much just as simple as doing both of them together. You stitch a mohawk and you do it. So I'll go through it. We'll do a stitch mohawk. So that's what we're going to do. But it's really as simple as, if you could do a stitched alien, if you could do a mohawk alien, you could do a stitch mohawk. Absolutely no problem. It's basically two concepts thrown together, as simple as that. You should know how to do a lot of stitch before you do it. You should know how to do a lot of mohawk before you do it. But once you get a couple done, you could do a stitch mohawk. Yeah. Stitching could actually make it easier to do a mohawk. Stitching usually makes aliens easier in a way. So, I'm going to kind of show, I'm going to draw, I do this a lot. I draw out what a mohawk, how you figure out your decor and stuff. So best bet is to go watch my alien math video before you attempt this if it's your first time. Once again, learn the alien coil. Definitely go watch the alien math. So basically what I'm going to tell you is, aliens is a 3-to-1 ratio. So if you're going to alien 3 pieces of 26, you're going to decor 26. With mohawks, it's different. With mohawks, you do it as though you're doing a 2-core alien. All right, and I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you why. Why would it be a 2-core alien if you're actually going to use 3 cores? It's basically because of how the cores sit, how they sit in the Mohawk. They sit like that. They don't sit like that like a regular alien. They sit like that, and I'm going to draw that up. All right, so a stitched alien is basically an alien. You decore it, and you throw a small gauge wire in the decore before you use it to alien. And it just puts another wire in your alien, a straight wire in your alien. It kind of interlocks in there, but it's not an interlocking alien, but they kind of look similar. A Mohawk is a triangle alien. It kind of has a pointy Mohawk. It's got like a hair Mohawk on it. That's an alien with a Mohawk. And it's basically an understretched alien without flat cores. Your cores are going to sit in a triangular shape. So you could also do Mohawks with 2-core, but I like them with 3-core. I don't really ever do a 2-core Mohawk. I don't think that's the way you should learn them. 2-core is almost like you get it with luck, is basically why I don't think it's good to learn them. I think a 2-core Mohawk is all luck. It's not really, there's no lesson you can learn to do it. It's just like, yeah, you could do it. I mean, I can't tell you how, but you can do it. So let me say what's up to everybody in here. Okay, so do I need to do it? I do. Why is my participants list say 0 names on it all the time now? Now I gotta do a pop-out chat. I got a pop-out chat even though I got chat right here. Fucking YouTube, man. All right, pop-out chat is here. Participants, but I get almost all of them. So this will be who's on my participants list in the chat. Alex Fried Eggs, what's up? Andrew Taylor is here. Big G Coils, Bones the Skater, Brooklyn Coils, HB Coils, Jennifer A.W., what's up, Jennifer? Kim Dixon is here. Hey, Kim. Lino Velez is here. Luther Williams, Mr. Burgundy, Roy Murphy, and Saturation Station are all the names on my participants list. If I did not say hi to you, like Rick Poe, what is up? Big G, I'm not sure if I said hi to you. Bones, I'm not sure. Andrew Taylor. Anybody that I may not have said hi to, what is up? Anybody that is watching but doesn't chat, what is up to you as well? I hope everybody's having a good start to their weekend. I know I am. We'll get into that later. It is 7 p.m. on Saturday. I try to do this 7 p.m. on Saturday show every motherfucking week. As you can notice, the camera is different. I straightened up the room a little bit, so I didn't mind you seeing the background as much. Plus, it's easier for me to go, boom, and you can just see the table. That is not blood splatter on my carpet. That is a yoga mat. Big difference. Just as embarrassing. Okay. So, Bobby McGreedy's here. What's up? Dustin Vapors here. Albert Rodriguez. The Ursurus Lupus. Ursurus Lupus. What is up? Everybody is here. So, I'm going to do an expensive beer tasting at the end. So, I know people are in recovery and stuff. Maybe they don't want to see that. It's going to be the last 15 minutes. I'm going to take the show to 9 o'clock. So at like 8:45, I'm going to do a beer tasting. If you want to get out of here, you can get out of here. I haven't had a beer in, what, a month or so? I don't know. I think I had one last month during a UFC fight. Well, there's UFC on tonight and Cowboys fighting, so I pretty much have to drink a beer. That's not how it goes, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm actually not positive what beer, but it's very good. I've tried it before. I think it's called Flying Object. It's like a once a time, once a year beer. It's like it only comes out at a particular time each year. It's pretty expensive. I'll show you the can. It's still down in the fridge. I'll bring it up, but it's fucking good. It's a stout. It's a fucking stout. So I'll do that like the last 15 minutes, and I'll give you a warning just in case you wanted to go. I like, even though I'm like a recovering addict, I don't really mind seeing people like drink or anything. Like, I enjoy when Grim Green does it. Same thing with Vaping Bogan. It's kind of almost like you live vicariously through them, And once in a while, I like to have one. I like to have like one once in a while nowadays. Okay. But I'll tell you where it's from and stuff, and we'll pair it with something, I guess. We'll do the old Grim Green and Ruby Roo and Vaping Bogan thing. So let's get to these stitch mohawks. So stitch mohawks. You stitch your decor, you mohawk it. That's all I got to tell you. We're done. Okay, let's get on to the extension build. No. Okay, stitch mohawk. Seriously. So a regular alien. If you were to look at a regular alien, if you were to cut it and look at it, you would see the 3 cores like this, right? You would see the 3 cores like that if you were to cut an alien and look at it straight down the cut, right? You would see it like that. Those would be the 3 cores. If you were to do that with a mohawk, fucking pencil. If you were to do that with a mohawk, you would see something like this. All right, you would see it like that. That's what a mohawk would look like. All right, the 3 cores would be stacked like that. So regular alien, mohawk alien. All right, so saying that, when you look at top side of an alien, you're going to see this. You're going to see the 3 cores like this, right? That's what you're going to see of a regular alien. If you cut it and looked at it top side, you would see that. If you were to do that to a mohawk, you would see this. All right, the alien would look a little bigger, but these would be, you would see 2 cores, all right? And the alien would be a little bigger. That's what would make it stick up. So technically, you can do this with the 3-to-1 ratio. So if these were on the regular alien, if these were 26 gauge, 26, 26, 26, you would decore a 26. All right. If those 3 were 26, you would decore a 26. If these 3 were 26, you could also decore a 26 and you would get a large mohawk. But you could also decore like a 28, even a 27. I like doing the 28 now. Somebody recommended it to me, and I actually am going to decore a 28 to get my S on the 2 26 cores, right? So it's not going to stick up quite as much, but it's going to be just enough. All right. A boot camp session. Holy shit. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. The stitch doesn't really matter. All right. Does this stitch take up some room? The stitch does take up some room in the alien, but in a mohawk, it don't really matter. In most aliens, it don't matter. It hardly matters. You might want to stretch it a little more or less, depending. So, I'm Canadian, eh? I would boot that. Okay, so I think just because, once again, I got a lot of 26 gauge stainless steel, I think I'm going to do 3 26s. Saying that, I'm going to decor a piece of 28. Now, do I have a piece of 28 up here? 29, 27, 24. What is this? Any 28s around? 27 again. 28, my bitch. Okay. So I got a piece of 28 gauge wire. Doesn't matter what type of wire. Just matters that it's like 28. But once again, you could do 27. You could do 26. I'm going to do 28. I like 28. All right. 28. Now, when doing my mohawks, I kind of like to do my mohawks with obviously high gauge, but the bigger of the high gauges, basically 36, especially if I'm going to stitch it. All right. So I'm going to take this right here. All right. This 28, I'm going to get it on my drill like so. It's on my swivel already. I could pull my drill. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna make sure this is tightened up good so it doesn't fly off. Okay, let me close my swivel here. All right, maybe you'll be able to see my swivel. There's my swivel. There's my drill. You can see everything. Make sure that's in there good. All right, I think I gotta do that. Just angle it up a little more. And let me make sure when it spins that it spins. It does. All right. So now I'm going to clamp that down. Beautiful. Clamp that down. Ah, beautiful. And I'm going to get 36 gauge stainless steel. And I'll pull this out for later, but 36 gauge stainless steel. All right. This is lightning babes I got. Let me finish my coffee. I've been loving this Turk V2 and the Saint mod. What? And I'm vaping Gizzard Brew, which I've also been loving quite a bit. Vaping Swags Gizzard Brew. Okay. I'm going to take this 36. I'm going to stick it in a space here so it grabs. And I'm actually going to mute the microphone just so you don't have to hear this drill. But I'm going to wrap it in the forward wrapping. All right, because I'm going to have to reverse that later. So forward wrapping. Okay, so 14 inches usually gets me 2 coils for aliens, just about all the time. So now I'm going to hold this spool. I'm going to put my drill in reverse. See, it's moving back a little bit, and that's going to loosen it up. I know it's loose because it's moving up and down the core when I feel it right here. It's moving. You see it down here? Moving. A little more. Cool. Now, I'm going to cut the 36. I leave a little bit on. Could get the 36 and put that away for now. Yeah. And I'm going to cut the 28. And then I'm just going to slide the 36 off the 28, and I got me a D core. All right. I'm going to place that on the table for now. Okay. Looking. All right. I guess I'll put that 28 there as well. Okay. Don't need this drill anymore for now, so I'm going to slide that guy back. I'll probably use the slower drill for the rest of the night. Okay. So now I got 28 gauge D core, 36 gauge D cord off of 28. I got that Master of Clouds, yo. 26 gauge stainless steel. If you're looking for cheap wire, this is good cheap wire right here. Master of Clouds. Fucking right, dude. Even the high gauges. It's pretty good cheap wire. You can usually get it pretty quick on Amazon Prime. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it with my needle noses. You see how it's a little curvy? All right. You see how it's a little curved right there? That's when I pull it straight and stretch it and let go. Nice and straight. And I'm going to get out about 10 inches of this. That's my D core. That's my 26. That's my 28 up here. Okay. Stretch it. Cut it. Oh, yeah, congrats. What's up, Prescription Coils? Y'all home and situated? There you go. No, it doesn't work well for Canthol. It works for everything else but Canthol. Well, Canthol, it works. It's extremely hard. Canthol will usually break first, but it'll work for nichrome 80, stainless steel. Canthol, it's hard to do. Yeah. All right. Now, I'm going to get my other drill. All right. And I'm going to take my 3 cores. I might have to do this guy here. I need him. Get over here. All right. Here's my swivel here. All right. There's my swivel. This is how I set up my aliens. Well, I guess I should say this is how I set up my Mohawk aliens. See, them 3 cores are perfect. That's why it's important to straighten them out. And then I'm going to take it and bend it around itself. Just like that. The only other thing I got to do is close this swivel up. Okay. Now, I come down here. I run my fingers down these 3 cores because I want them all, that 3 all the way down. So these 3, the top one here is the top one down at the swivel. All right, I got the end here. The top one here is the top one down at the swivel. I'm going to take the top one, bend it up, take the bottom one, bend it down, take the middle one, bend it over. And get it into my drill. One's loose. Okay. Now, those cores are set up. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to swing the drill. Actually, let me see. Let me see the best way to do this. I'm going to swing the drill over here, I suppose, for now. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, when I do stitched aliens, I'm not really a fan of doing a whole big run. And that's for a couple reasons. I just don't really like doing it. I can. I could. Why not? Let's get crazy. Whatever. Let's just do it. I like cutting it in half and then doing it, but whatever. I'm going to take 38 gauge. So whenever I do a stitched alien, the stitch is always smaller than the D-core. I like my stitch to always be a little smaller than the D-core wire. So I did 36 for this. I'm going to do 38 for the stitch. All right. I like it to be somewhere in the ballpark of what that wire is, but smaller. So I would do like 38 or 40 for this. You absolutely can do 36. You can do a bigger one too. I like doing smaller. I just feel it works out a little better and it looks cooler. Okay. And then I'm going to take, actually I'm going to cut this guy cleaner. Okay. I'm going to put my finger on top of that. We just did stitched aliens not too long ago. And I'm going to push the 38 into the 36 D-core. And then slowly, a little at a time, very little at a time, push the 36 up the 38. All right, it's important that this is straight here. You got to figure this is straight, that's straight. It's going to make it easier, right? If it's all bent up, it's going to make it harder to do. See, it came out. I guess you can't see that. It came out the other end. So watch, I'm going to grab the 38 here. Pull it. I got the 38 out here. Stupid. All right, this is the 36, this is a 38. I'm going to take these two wires and twist them together here. Oh, I guess you can't see that. So I'm twisting the 36 and the 38 together, connecting them. And I want them to be connected very good. All right, sometimes I'll even bend them both after I twist them a bit, and then twist them again. It's pretty important that these two stay together when you stitch aliens. Okay. Now, I do like to hot glue this, especially since I still have to stretch it. I like to hot glue it. So that's what I'm going to do. Because my clamp will now grab to this a little easier since it's got a glob of hot glue on there. Okay. You could do no stretch stitch. Yeah, you could. Yeah. I actually think the purple hot glue is better than the clear, to be honest. I'm not even fucking around. I think it's better. Better glue. It seems to not come off the cores as much as regular glue does. All right, so my 38 is still on the spool. There's my decor. You see it? Got some shininess happening. Okay. I'm going to take the hot glue bit and I'm going to clamp it to my table. All right, so before you stretch a mohawk, it's pretty important to understand that you're going to understretch it. It's not like a regular alien. Now, of course, since I did a 28 decor, it's a little closer to a regular alien, but it's still an understretch. So just something to remember, you're going to understretch this, which means if you were doing a regular alien, you stretch it out pretty far until you feel that tension. With a mohawk, you do a lot less. So let's say when you do a stretch, you stretch it out 9 feet for a regular alien. For a mohawk, you're going to stretch it like 5 feet, 6 feet, something like that. No. No more coffee. Thank you, Lewis Miller. What's up? What's up, everybody? Okay. Boom. Okay, I got my drill here, and now let me stretch my alien. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the 38 and spool it out a bit, and then I'm going to grab the 36 and stretch it over the 38. Now, when I'm going to understretch it. It's a mohawk. You want to understretch it. Now, when I let go of the D core, I don't want to let go of the 38. Hold the 38 tight. Don't let go of the 38, but let go of the D core. So the D core is going to bounce back, but your 38 you held tight. Now, usually you could roll out this, you know, like 4 feet and then cut it. But actually, another thing I like to do is take a Coil Master bit, take another clamp on there, and now my spool will spin as I need it. I'm going to place that down behind me, and if it needs to feed me more, it will. It'll just spin. I got it over my pole. All right. My aliens go over. You motherfucker. My aliens go over the pole. All right. And they hardly hit the floor. At the end, they do. Like right now it is because it's looped down, but once I pick it up here, it won't. One more thing before I start alien. I didn't have a problem with the Oculus getting hot, but a couple people have said it, so I guess it depends. Yeah, people said it, but I don't have it. Let me get out my Oculus. It has a lot of air, so for me, it's kind of hard for it to get hot. There's my Oculus. What's in this Oculus? I'll see. I mean, here's the thing. It's got that, maybe change the bit, the drip tip, even though the drip tip's awesome, but it's got a piece of metal in it, so that could help it get hot, you know? Maybe put a goon cap on there. Let's bump it up. Boom, 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 boom. I got a 0.09 build in here. Guess we'll put it up to like 126, 0.09. Not all for one hit. I mean, I only take like 3 or 4 hits at the most. No, I'm good. And I have staple stagger fuse Claptons in here. They're 5 wrap. They're big coils, hot coils. But staple stagger fuse Claptons, they do cool down pretty good. Maybe try them in there. You're not the only person I heard say it, but nah, it's not even really hot right now. 126 watts. Okay. Wow, 2434 fuse. Okay. So one more thing I'd like to do to this before I start is I actually like to make my triangle now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some 36 gauge. Actually, I'll just hand wrap it around here for now. I'm going to hand wrap the 36 gauge around here, and I'll show you a close-up of what I'm doing. And I'm going to make this triangle now. So here's what I'm going to do. It's kind of already a triangle. So not like an alien. You don't want them all flat. You want that triangle shape. Remember I said if you were to look at it from the top, you would see 2 cores, just like that. Any side has 2 cores. All right, just a little bit there.
And done. Could cut that 36 off now. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to take my decor. And there's a chance I might have to stretch this again. I might have understretched it too much. I'm going to make sure my drill is in the reverse of what I did my decor. Very important. So my Clapton was in the forward. So I'm going to put my drill in the reverse. Drill, reverse. I hook that little loop that I have onto one of these 26 gauge cores. Do a couple rotations. It looks like I might have it right away. I might not have to stretch it again. If your hands are dry, you might want to put some water on them, maybe lick your fingers if that's the kind of person you are. If that's the kind of scumbag you are that you just lick your fingers to make coils, then go ahead. Be that fucking scumbag. Live a little. I'm going to put water on my fingers because who knows what's going to happen to these freaking coils. Just like an alien, you want to angle it a bit. All right. Remember, I have no sliders on here or anything. You don't want that with a mohawk. You do not want anything holding your cores. Don't want it. That's not what you want. All right. It's kind of all about the stretch, really. You see how my stretch looks? And people are going to say, oh, he makes it look so. It is easy. It is. These aren't hard. It's all about the prep. And you can go quick with them once you get the feeling. You just want to make sure that it's stretching around them cores the proper way. And if it starts twisting up, don't get all bent out of shape. We'll fix that later. Most of the time, mohawks twist up, which is something I probably should have mentioned earlier. But I'll mention it later when we wrap it. All right. I'm hoping to get 2 coils out of this. I'm going to give you a view from backed up for a little bit, and maybe I'll come close up again. What's up, Crazy Coils? My fingers are cramping up. I'm getting old. I'm just getting old, guys. My spool is, I could probably just pull my decor a little bit, let my spool come out a bit. Since my decor is getting smaller, I'm just going to pull it out of the spool a bit. Let me take a second. My fingers are really cramping up right now. Oh, 60 people. Fabian, I just said that. I just said if they twist up, don't get all pissed off. I'm going to tell you that in a second. I just said that. I literally just said it. Are you trolling me? They twist up. Just about mohawks all the time twist up. That's the nature of them. They just twist. Don't worry about it. I got you. Got you. I just said that, dude. What the fuck? I said, don't get mad. There's two things you do. It's not just the untwisting. There's two things that you do. Like, I'm not joking. Mine's twisting up very bad. You could see it in the camera. Mine's twisting up bad right now. I'm going to show you. And I'm not worried about it because I know what to do. It's a very small section right there. And I got like 3 twists in it. See? Look at all them twists. And I'm still going to wrap 2 perfect coils. I'm almost done. I probably got enough for 2 coils now, but I'm almost done. All right, I got to the end and it slipped out of my, the decor slipped out of my fingers because I ran out of decor, and that's what happened, but I got plenty enough. I'm just gonna cut it. There's no need to worry about that too much. Okay, cut that off. Once again, I'm just going to show you what my stretch looked like, and it was a really good stretch. That actually worked out very well. So this is the end of it. And that's my stretch. All right. So I'm going to look at where my twists are. All right. And this isn't the only thing that you could do. I'm going to look at where my twists are. I'm going to take some pliers. I'm going to put the drill in forward. I'm going to untwist it as much as I can. If there's a lot of twists here, I'm going to hold right before that. Don't hold down too much. You don't want to damage the wire. I'm going to untwist there. I'm going to untwist there. All right, just a little bit. Just get some of them out. All right, let's cut this guy off of here. Then, this isn't the second thing, but I'm just going to untwist it more. You can take two, go to a twist, and you just walk up it like this, and untwist like this as well. Get as much out as you can. All right. So I'm just like manually getting these twists out. Okay. Second thing. Okay, this is the smart part. This is the important part. So the twists and the aliens are going in reverse. So to get them twists out, if we wrap them around our bit and forward, it would so help that. And this is the best way to get them out. You could have a completely twisted mohawk and wrap it the reverse direction that you did the alien. So my alien, I had my drill in reverse. My alien was going in reverse. So if I wrap it around my bit in the forward, it's going to be like untwisting it as I'm wrapping it. Then you just pick a side, which I mean the triangle. All right. I'm going to pick that bottom side and I'm going to wrap it around the bit, and it's going to untwist as I wrap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut 4 inches off of this. All right, 4 inches off of this stick here. Make sure I got a 3 millimeter. 3 millimeter. So I wrap the coil in reverse. The alien was in reverse. I want to wrap regular in the forward. So I'm going to pick a side. All right. Pick a side. And you're actually going to like twist it whatever way you need to twist it as it goes around. So If it's twisted this way, untwist it as you go around and wrap it. And it may seem difficult when I'm telling you, but it's actually not. It's just like, oh, okay, I just got to twist it a little this way now. It's not going on that bit flat. I got to twist it a little this way now. It's not really hard. It may seem hard because of the way I have to tell you how to do it. But when you actually do it, you see it. You just look at it and you're like, oh, it's got to go this way. So I'm going to twist it this way as I go around. Remember, there's no ribbon in there. It's just 3 round wires. Okay. I don't know how many wraps I did. I just did extra wraps, and I'm going to take out the first one. Carefully. So it's a 6 wrap. Nice, right? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. They vape like crap. Too much metal not touching the cotton. Hey, Jerry, KIP Drippers, Kip Drippers, how come your thing's different? Okay. So one more. This one's actually way more twisted. Let's do it. Untwist as I wrap. Yeah, this one's way more twisted. Just take your time. Twist it the other way before it goes down. Okay. How many wraps is that? It's a bunch of them. I should have did more on twisting on this one before I started wrapping. It was a little harder to wrap, but we got there. Needs a little heat to come together. Okay. We might install these later too. We'll see. We'll see how the other one goes because I have to install these next coils. So we're going to do this build. With some mesh wire. Now I've never done this build, but I think I know how I'm going to do it. It's probably going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. So I got this mesh, this stainless steel mesh from Vandy Vape. And we're going to do this build that people were asking me about. We'll see how it goes. I am going to need an RDA to do this. I got out an RDA and cleaned it. I just got to take the build that's in there out of there. So I got the Twisted Mess. It's one of my favorite RDAs, especially for building. It's actually the Twisted Mess is 24, not the Pro. It's just the 24. Ooh, look at that build in there. Yummy. That's a pretty sweet build. It's like 36 next to 42 or something. Something to that extent. Might actually be a low pro build. Okay, let me get them out. What's up, Sean? Triple S. Killer Ape. Killer Ape. My Killer Ape. I do that all the time. I do it once a day, at least once a day. I do the Killer Ape. Okay. So our goal is to put a coil in the positive, put a coil in the negative, and connect them. Like our capture build. What's a capture build, you ask? I'm glad you asked. This is why I'm keeping them. This is what I'm keeping them for. This is a capture build. So I'm going to do the same thing. How awesome is it to just have these builds around now? Focus. How awesome is it to have these builds around? You just go, oh, well, it's a capture build. I'm going to show you what a capture build is. This is a capture build. Hey, Nick, do you know what happened to Homeboy Josh? What's your favorite coil to vape? What swivels do you use? But seriously, is the Ocula really good? Do you really like a Door Eliquid that much? No, I've been kidding all of you. I don't even use a swivel. I can't build coils for shit. I vape Jam Monster all the time. And the Ocula is a piece of shit. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to build like a fuse Clapton for this instead. Fuse Claptons. Okay. And then I'm going to use this is going to be a mesh. It's going to be mesh wrapped up into these two things. Hey, this is your neighbor. Do you mind shutting the fuck up, please? Thank you. Fight me, bitch. How about that? How about that? Knock on my door and I'll get my daughter to beat the shit out of you. How about that? You fucking yuppie motherfucker. You fucking yuppie motherfucker. You gentrified piece of shit. How about this? Suck it. Come outside now. Catch me outside. How about that? Knock on the door, bitch. That's why the mailman banged your girl. And I seen it. You could kick him out whenever. I don't care. You always look like an asshole, but I've been watching you for a couple minutes. Now I know you're a fucking asshole. Come outside. Fuck you. You want to play make pretend? I'm good at make pretend, motherfucker. Let's play make pretend. I've been playing make pretend all my life, dude. I've been G.I. Joe since I was fucking 12. Well, from 12 to 6, I was a fucking G.I. Joe, and I would fuck your ass up. You want to play make pretend, motherfucker? I used to be Doc Holliday. My boy used to be Wyatt Earp. We would jump over the couches and fuck shit up, dude. You want to talk about fighting pillows? I'll fuck a pillow up. I'll fuck a pillow up. Oh my God, there's somebody knocking on my door. That's so funny. Who deserves a wrench? Okay, let's do it. I'm just going to make some quick fuse Claptons. You fucker. Why? Why do you deserve a wrench so much? No, see, I don't live in a fucking neighborhood where neighbors would come on to my show to say stuff like that. I live in a neighborhood where they'll actually just see me outside and say something to my face. So that's when I know it's make pretend, first of all. Second of all, that's such a troll account. 0M? Are you kidding me? My neighbor is literally, you could like go like this and knock on the door. Okay, so anyway, that was stupid. Actually, that was kind of fun. Y'all come back now, you hear? I got your wrench, motherfucker. Boom, bitch. Got that real wrench. All right. Turn this down. I've been liking this 15 milligram in this tank. So the coil I'm making is going to be, it's going to be a capture build with mesh that I've been talking about for like 50 days. Come on, damn it. Come on, Bobby. I don't care. You guys could let trolls linger for a little bit. I have fun sometimes. They like to have fun. I like to have fun too. You ask anybody I know, I like to fucking argue, dude. I'm a stubborn motherfucker. I love to argue. All right. Fuse Clapton, that's right. So I want to do something. I want to do something pretty sturdy, right? I want to do like 24 gauge, right? Yeah. Do I have? I'm going to do 24 gauge cancel. Nah, just because you don't have a whatchamacallit. I mean, I could. How do you put a thing on your Stu? It might. Is it because of Facebook that you get the picture? How do you put a picture on? Oh, okay, Stu. This is what you have to do when you're in YouTube. Are you on a phone? I know exactly how you do it. If you're on a phone, let me know. You kind of have to do it on a phone, I think. Do you have to do it on a phone? It's probably way easier on a phone. So you go on your phone, right? Go to YouTube. See, cancel. It didn't stretch too good. You go on your phone and you okay. Go on your phone to YouTube. So basically, you're watching YouTube right now. You're going to see your little green guy up in the right corner. It's going to say, it's just going to have your little green guy in the right corner. You're going to click on that. It's going to say my channel. Anybody that's here has a channel. You have a channel. If you're on YouTube, you have a channel. It's that easy. You got a channel. So you click on that, it'll say my channel. You go to my channel, and then somewhere up there, it's going to say settings or something. One sec. So you're going to go YouTube. You go to your little green picture up there. Okay, you're on my channel. Settings. General. No. Let's go to my channel. Settings now. Background and downloads. No. It's somewhere in here. Good question. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. You go to the gear. Okay. You go to your channel. All right. You're going to see this home videos playlist. Go to that gear. Hit that gear. And then click on that picture. Right? I guess not. It's not working. This is just letting me edit my name. Do you have to do it on a computer? Man, you got me. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. Yeah, it's somewhere in there. It's definitely somewhere in there. I'll see if I can play around with it, because I would actually like to change my picture. It's been like that for a while. I don't think I did it on a computer, though. Okay. .24 gauge. I twisted it to make it straight. I'm just going to fold it in half now. I don't need much of this. I need very little. I need like a 3 wrap on each side. Whoa. What's up, Russia? Triple S, I see you. I have big teeth and a big nose. So that's your actual picture, Rodrigo. Is that what you're trying to tell him? Nick, I do mohawk sometimes and my cores stay flat, but I still get the triangle, but no core in the mohawk. Is that a mohawk? Razorbacks with ribbon. I don't know what a ridgeback is. That would still be a mohawk. A mohawk is 3-sided. 4-sided is an enigma. So if it's got a point at the top and the bottom, if it's like a diamond, that's an enigma. If it's a triangle, it's a mohawk. You could keep, if your 3 cores stay and you got the mohawk, not easy to do. You're not probably going to be able to duplicate it too much, like easily. Like it's going to be hard to figure out how you got that. I'm guessing you stretched it a lot and you used a cord holder or something. You use something to keep your cores flat. But I would just do the steps that I did tonight, and I bet you would get there. But it would still be considered an enigma if it's 3-sided. Or I'm sorry, it would still be considered a mohawk if it's 3-sided. If it's 4-sided, it's an enigma. It's easy easier to get an enigma if your cores are still laying flat. That sounds like what you're probably getting. Okay, I'm going to use 38 gauge for the outside of this fuse Clapton here. Yeah, I don't know what's up with SSS. I don't know what's going on. I can't understand what they're saying most of the time. I don't know if they're trying to troll or if they're just being misunderstood. I don't know. He thinks it's a cooking show. I don't know if I said hi to Jason. What's up? I don't think I said hi to Big G. And what's up, the green bastard? What's up, Sinan? M. Gunther, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up? So, I'm going to do that giveaway tomorrow. I'm going to do the coffee talk like late night, 7 o'clock tomorrow before Game of Thrones. I'm going to do a coffee talk. We'll go through the giveaway thing for the coil class, the tidal wire. We'll go through the coils that were put up from this week's coil class. And I'm going to do a giveaway for the tidal wire. I'm also going to do a giveaway just for people in chat. All right, so I'll be doing 2 giveaways, one for the tidal wire, one for people in chat tomorrow. All right. So if you want to win like coils and a Dory liquid, stop by tomorrow around 7 o'clock. All right. I do have mail to get out, so I don't want to get too crazy and do too many at this moment. And I'm still getting the Patreon ready. I just have to sit down and just sign up. That's really it. It's not going to take too long to set it up. I just haven't really. I've been either working or doing videos, so I just got to get it set up. So I think I'm going to do a 3 wrap here. The thing is I think I'm going to do a 3/5 bit. So I'm going to get out the 3/5. Now he misses them. 3/5. It's a 3/5. Just trust me here. All right. And you want to wrap these nicely. You want to wrap them real nicely. Right. So I'm gonna do a 2 wrap and see what it looks like. Nah, it's got to be at least a 3. All right, so I got this 3-wrap coil. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it like that and cut it in the back so that the seam isn't seen, like that. So from the front, it's going to look like this. And from the back, it's going to look like that. All right. And I'm going to do another one. Two. Man, this is more twisted than my mohawk was. I got to change my freaking swivels. I tried to be funny, but he was funnier than me. Mom! He made fun of me because I made fun of him. I was here to make fun of you. How dare you make fun of me? What's up, Giz? Black Catway face too? Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, dude. Everybody's here tonight. We're fucking trolling. Yeah, love the makeup, Black Cat, White Face. Nah, I was actually pretty entertained. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I want to do this Patreon thing anymore. I was like, is that what you guys are getting Scott to do over on Patreon? And they were like, no, that was all his idea. Like, okay. Sounds like Scott. Yeah, that went on the family TV, just so you know. That was for the ladies. I don't want to show too much of this. Got that spork like gizzard brew. Yeah, it's been going to work with me, so this is a good one. Spork like gizzard brew from Vaping Swag. Here we go again. It could be touching the post. That's On this type of build, it can. Oh, I wrapped it wrong. You MFer, and I don't have extra. Whatever, I'm going to do it like this. I'll just be an artist about it. Can't believe I did that. I should have wrapped this one the opposite direction so that the lead, but I just put it in upside down. All right, so I bent the lead and put it in upside down. I should have wrapped it left-handed. Okay. You like my Addy stand? It's Kim Dixon and Merlin right there. Okay, now I got a little thing going on here. You see that? No good. I need to make sure that they're on the same level because I'm going to be putting mesh from one to the other. All right. So I need it like that. Yeah, I've heard of a winch coil. Yeah. I kind of forget what it is, but I definitely heard of one. I might have to refresh my memory on it. I know as soon as somebody were to explain it to me, I would know. But yes, I definitely heard of one before. Has anybody did a video on the winch? Was it like a vaping ghost or? Anybody can't make up a name for a coil now. No. Usually the creator of the coil makes the name for the coil. All right. So you see one's in positive, one's in negative, so this will do nothing. All right. This is absolutely useless right now. Positive, negative, they're not touching, right? Now. I'm going to get the Vandy vape. No, this ain't gonna vape good. This particular setup right now will not vape good. Kind of wish they were closer. Should have did 4 wrap. That's okay. I'm just gonna have to wrap it the other way, I guess, right? Oh, I don't know if that's gonna work. It might work. Let's see. This is definitely going to be a trial and error kind of coil. So I got a strip of mesh, and it will It will make it, just not as much as I would like it to. I'd rather it make it some more than just hitting. Let's see. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to wrap it around. Actually, I'm going to wrap it around even a smaller bit than this because I know it's going to bounce back, right? It's probably going to bounce back, this stainless steel mesh. So I'm going to wrap it around a 3mm. And I'm going to overlap it in everything. So I'm going to do like, I'm wrapping it, and it's probably going to overlap like 2 or 3 times. And then it's going to unfold a bit. Like that. But that's okay. I want to get it even tighter than that. Or I want to do even more wraps than that, rather. All right. So I'm going to do like 3 wraps over top of each other. Cut it as straight as I can. All right. And I'm going to leave it all wrapped up like that. All right. And then I'm going to stick my bit into there like that. I actually just figured this out now. I thought this was going to be way harder. It's actually not. It's actually going to be pretty easy. It should be. So I'm using the bit to pass it in there. All right. It's in there. Now, when I pull this out, that's probably going to spring out, right? What? Much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought this was going to take the whole hour, but we're almost on time. Just in case anybody doesn't know, I know there's lots of people in recovery out there. 8:45, I am going to be doing a beer tasting. I will give you a heads up. So if you wanted to leave during that, that's cool. Looks pretty cool, right? Let's fucking vape that fucker. I'm going to vape it without wick at first, too. Because I just want to see. I want to see what happens if I vape it without wick. Does this have a single coil option? It doesn't! God damn it, Twisted Messes. I can't stand this guy. I love me some Twisted Messes. I'm already playing. Okay. Oh, but look what I got. All single coil ready. Doesn't fit in there as good as it fits in the Pro. Oh yeah, it does. It just needs a little push. Cool. Cool. All right, that'll be good. He thinks of everything, that Twisted Messes. He's a genius. Oh, Twisted Messes, you slay me. Damn, Kent, that's fucking quicker than I do. 10 minutes, Ken answers your email. He's a better man than I. This light is ridiculous. There you go. I piece of tube sock in there, yeah. All right, so this is probably going to need some low wattage because stainless steel mesh does not need a lot, all right? So I'm going to do 26 at first and see what happens. Now, technically, it should heat. Nope, that's not what should happen. That is not what should happen. Unless the 3 wraps was a bad idea. That's not what should be happening. The 3 wraps might have been a bad idea because that's probably, since they're stacked, it's probably making it a lower resistance, right? It should be making it a lower resistance. Oh, look at that. I don't like that. What's the ohms? 0.23 ohms. 0.23. So I was hoping that the stainless would light first. It's definitely glowing. Well, it's not glowing. It's coloring. But that might just be from the heat of this. Not liking it. Not liking it one bit. Why are these glowing first? Maybe 24 was a bad idea. You think there isn't enough mesh? Some crazy hotspot in there. Yeah. I don't know if we're vaping this tonight. I'm going to try. Still, I'm not going to give up yet. But there's a chance I'm not vaping this. That looks cool as hell, though. Look at them colors. Wow, that would be an awesome picture, actually. I just don't like how it's not blue in the middle. This is a ceramic rod. Yeah, there's still some glowing going on over here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this takes a little more thinking than I thought. Takes more thinking than I thought, I think. I think it takes more thinking than I thought. I think I thought what I had to think about, but I guess I had to think more than I thought. Where is my tweezers? What kind of mesh is this? Stainless steel. I'm actually very confused. I'm genuinely confused why the stainless steel mesh seems like it would light faster than even them hot spots. I think the 3 wraps of stainless steel mesh wasn't a good idea, is my first thought. Or it's at 26 watts. I mean, if I get any lower. Yeah, it just wants to light the coils like this. Yeah. I want higher. Yeah, I think it might be the too many wraps of mesh. I think that actually might be what's going on. Too many wraps of mesh, possibly. It also might be that 38 might not have been a good idea. All right, well, let's do this. That was in there good, huh? Okay. Just give this one more try. I'm going to do more like one wrap of stainless steel mesh. It's got to be a little bit more because I know it's going to bounce back to fit inside the 3.5. But I think the ohms are too high on the stainless steel mesh. Which brings me back to my thoughts of maybe I should have did 4 wraps on each side. That first one was easier to get in because it was wrapped more. I think that's in. Yeah. Yeah, that should be good. All right, let's see what this happens. That's 49 watts. 1 sec. Put it down to like 16. I'm actually starting to think that the 38 gauge was a bad idea as well. I think a couple things happen here. Some gnarly shit going on here. This coil sucks. It doesn't vape good. Damn. Look at that. Pretty fun still. I'm still having a blast, to tell you the truth. I don't know about you guys, but this is fun. Whoa! 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 Crazy arcing. All right, so I think here's what we're going to do. I think I'm going to experiment with this. I think I'm going to experiment with it. I think there's a couple ideas I have to where this would actually work. But this definitely helped me figure shit out. That's so weird. Oh, it's definitely not making a good connection anyway. It's all burnt up now. Smack it with a hammer. Oh, that's hardly touching. That might be one of the reasons why. It looks like this might hardly be in there now. I don't know if I fucked it up. I'm just fucking this thing up. Yeah. Yeah, I fucked it all up. Well, that was super fun. Just baby for signs. Okay. I'll send it right over. Yeah, it's not a Unwrap 24 is one of my ideas. It would have to be, the 24 would have to be higher ohms. Higher? Yes. Current travels the path of least resistance. So it would have to be like Canthal, man, maybe like even Canthal 28 or Canthal 26. Unwrapped. Canthal 26. And then 22 would be too low ohms, you know? You want to do something with higher ohms. Canthal 26, not fused Clapton, regular. And then, and only then, do you put some mesh through. That would have to be a lower resistance. You want to use stainless steel. And then, and only then. What's up, JJ? So, I'll figure it out, man. Well, maybe we'll, because it didn't take me long to do this. So maybe another video we'll do it in. I ain't really got the time. I got UFC on tonight. I'm gonna go grab that beer I was telling you about. So we're gonna do a little beer tasting and I guess juice jaunt. Be right back. All right. Sorry, maybe I should have put some music on. So I got my 40 bottle. I should just do like ghetto ass beer tasting, like fucking lightning, fucking thunder or some shit. What is it? Thunder? What is it? The deuces? I should do like some 40s, like Colt 45. Like some ghetto ass flavor tasting. So this is, I've tried this. I tried this before. So this is Flying Object Transgression Culture. The Transgression Culture series of beers are new, intensified, and occasionally transgressive versions of new ideas and beers we've released in the past. This is a stout. It is 12% alcohol. 12% alcohol. This is what it looks like. It's like a purplish, like flying object. Flying object. It's made in, Williamsport, PA. This is a local beer. Okay. Made in PA. Cool. Foreign Objects Beer Company. All right. So it's a blueberry cobbler imperial stout. Blueberry cobbler imperial stout. This immense stout is brewed to an absolutely macrocosmic gravity with tons of oats, rye, lactose, Beru, noise teat, graham cracker crumbles, and ferment it with shocking amount of fresh blueberry puree. Maybe I will go to Beer Advocate, huh? Maybe we'll do the Beer Advocate thing. Flying Object from Foreign Objects Beer Company. Beer Advocate, Foreign Objects Beer Company. It's saying New York. I'm on Beer Advocate. Foreign Objects Beer Company. The whole brewery gets a 4 out of 5. There you have 32 beers. Oh, Jesus. Let me see the list. Chaos Theory. Hold on. I might almost have it. Transgression Culture. 4.12 out of 5. Here you go. American Imperial Stout. No. Don't they have like ratings like Transgression? 8 ratings. Here we go. 4.12 out of 5. 8 ratings. Well, I've had this before, and it was really good. Yeah, there's like a 4 out of 5, 4.67 out of 5. It was really good. Watch how black this shit is. It has like no head to it. It even says that in the Beer Advocate. What? that shit is. Got the bubbles. It's very thick. I remember I drank this last month actually because they said that they weren't going to have it for long, but they still had some. Yeah, it's Flying Object. So it's an Imperial Stout. Blueberry Cobbler Imperial Stout. I'm going to pair it with a couple things. It's so fucking good. It's like chocolate. It's like drinking chocolate. It's literally so good. You literally taste like no alcohol. It's so fucking good. You taste a little bit of alcohol, like at the end. It's like graham cracker, blueberry, chocolate. I like stouts because they taste chocolate. It has to be a good stout for me to like. So I'll do Gizzard Brew first, but I do want to do something else as well. Yeah, any cream, whatchamacallit, is going to be good with this. So, man, this battery's dead. I'm actually going to do, whatchamacallit, hazy custard with it. Yeah, so Philadelphia, you could buy single beers now. So I don't have to buy like a 4-pack of beer and feel like I have to drink them all before they go bad. You just saw a fish with an eye patch jump over out of the beer. Let's line that up. So this is hazy custard. You could get beer in Walmart. Ooh, that tastes good. I like more beer pairings, like not like how I just did it, like how Grim Green does it. That's kind of like his thing. I'll do it, but I like just drinking it and vaping. That was pretty good. So apparently how you're supposed to drink a good beer is like you're supposed to chug it. Like you're not supposed to, like wine, you do this. That's what you're supposed to do with wine. With beer, you're supposed to like chug it. That's how you're supposed to taste good beer. You're not supposed to like savor it in your mouth. And I just got that from one of my favorite beer drinkers of all time, David Lee Roth. Sniff it, slosh it, spit it out. So I am going to be going soon. I'm not going to drink this to the point where I start saying stupid shit. It is 12% alcohol. Let's look at Beer Advocate real quick. Oh, what I wanted to tell, the whole reason I was drinking this. God damn it. I fucking totally messed it up. I was supposed to do a cheers and shit. What an asshole. So, anyway. I was mentioning in the beginning of the video that I had a pretty good weekend. So basically, long story short, we're about to move to another job. You know, we've been doing this job with the fucking hearts in the fucking railings. So stupid. So, oh yeah, Redneck, we got to get together a little bit. like Brad Collins, Brian Feeney, even just me and you, just hang out at the even at just at the vape shop. But so we're about to start another job, right? Bobby, yep. So basically, long story short, asked my boss for a pretty big raise, and I got it. Pretty big one too, not just like this little raise. I asked him for something pretty substantial so I could stop working on the weekends, basically. So, I just feel like I have to work on the weekends, and I don't want to have to work on the weekends. So I'm going to finish this job up I'm doing on the weekends and not do weekend work anymore and start focusing more on videos and stuff. So that's what I was supposed to tell you, and then I was supposed to go, so, yeah, cheers to that, man. Yeah, Redneck used to live in Philadelphia. Yeah, so I was pretty happy about that. I had to give a little bit. You know, there's more responsibilities that come with a raise, right? My more responsibilities is I have to buy one of his trucks. Okay. Okay. So I get a raise in a truck that I have to pay for, but whatever. Apparently having a bunch of trucks isn't too feasible. He basically bought me and the other guy a truck about not 12-hour shifts. No, I could do 12-hour shifts, but no. Wow, 12 hours is long. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, thanks everybody. But you know, I've been working with this guy for like 12 years. He's always been pretty good to me. I mean, but I noticed that we're making more money, and I felt it was a good time going to the next job. So when you price off this next job, put a little couple more dollars in there. It's not going to be 100,000. It's going to be 200,000. You know. Man, 12 hours is rough. I do 8, but like I'll do like 9 a couple days a week. But then also, you know, I'm working like 7 days a week. Like I work today, I'm going to work tomorrow. And it's for a friend, so it's hard to tell him like I don't want to work at your house and help you out. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to finish it up. And then after that, I'm telling everybody, no, I don't work the weekends. I'm done. I'm getting too old for it. I don't want to work the weekends. I want to do this on the weekends. How did I get into construction? I just did. I don't know. What's the first construction job I had? Probably painting. Yeah, just newspapers. Newspapers. They said looking for a painter that doesn't know much. So I went to that. And then when I worked for that painter, he got me to do like different shit, like you know, whatever, like fix this cabinet, put the door back on, little shit like that. Everybody in my family before me is contractors, so like if something's broke at the house, we fixed it. Like my mom's good at construction. Like if there's something broke at the house, she would fix it. That's it. It's just, you know, we're just good with our hands. So painting, and then after that it was carpet. I did carpeting. And then when I got out of rehab the first time, when we were about to have my daughter, I seen an ad in the newspaper. I was looking for a job for a laborer. Got that job, and I've always been the type to where, yeah, I'll sweep up. I'll be the laborer. I'll carry shit. I'll fucking sweep up, but I'll get that shit done because I want to learn the next shit. So I would sweep it up, make it real nice, real quick. I'll carry all the shit in real quick. And then you're going to be forced to show me how to lay tiles. You're going to be forced to show me how to frame this wall. Like, I'm just done everything. You want me standing around or you want to show me something? And luckily, I got into it when I was real young and I had that energy, when I'm fucking 20 years old. Like, boom, 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 that's done. Let me try that. And then eventually, I learned everything, and now I'm the guy showing the next guy. So, 20, I'm 35 now. I was doing painting when I was 18. I was doing carpet when I was 19. 35 now, so 15 years into it. And I mean, my boss is a couple jobs away from buying his own buildings. So, and he's my age. We're the same age, me and my boss. He's like a month older than me. I started working with him 12 years ago. We both did additions together for another guy. That guy was a scumbag. He went under, fired my boss first, kept the best workers, which was me. Fired my boss first. No, I'm kidding. Fired my boss first because my boss was making more money. So fired the other guys, kept me and like one other guy out of like 10 guys. My boss now was like, dude, I'm going to start up my own thing. Looks like he's going under. So, when he does go under, if you give me a call. I gave him a call. 12 years later, we've done so many fucking jobs, and we're, yeah. There's that Adore. Look, use the code use guys for 10% off. Use guys. Oh, and this weekend, if you're a DIYer, you can get your DIY juice for like $13 plus the code takes the 10% off. Oh yeah, I could build a house, no problem, dude. We've built houses. I mean, when you build an addition, you basically are building a house for the most part. But I've done a house from the bottom up. I've done them. So yes. Like I do everything. Like masonry, carpentry, finish work, drywall, everything. I've done it all. Like when we did additions, I would fucking, learn the masonry because that's the first thing. There's no framing yet. So they bring in the masons on the crew. They need a laborer for that. I clean up real quick. So how do you mix the cement? Yeah, and then you just slap it on there. Make sure it's level. Okay, let me try it. All right. Yeah, it's good to know. But now it's just carpentry. We section off the other stuff to other people. So I look at it like this. We get Mexicans to do the drywall and the finishing work, right? Because they do it every day. At the end of the day, it's not really, you think it's the Mexicans that are so good at it. You think that's why it is, because Mexicans just work hard. That's not the case. It's because they do the same thing every day. I've worked on a crew like that, where if you do drywall every day, you learn how to do it faster. Just like framing, just like everything, just like coil building. If you do it every day, you learn how to do it quicker. So it's the same thing. They do it every day, so it's smart to give it to them. All right? Just like electric work. Yeah, I could wire this in, but them guys do it every day. They could do it with their blindfolded. You do that to them. We're the carpenters. We do it every day. So you got to have that one trade that you do every day, where it's just like you just look at something and you're like, if something's wrong, you know what's wrong, and you just fix it. That's it. Plus, with carpentry, there's a lot of things that go on where you do have to fix it. There's just not even things that go wrong. Like, people just change shit. It's like, oh, we're going to move this wall over here. And, okay. And you got to learn the quickest way to do that. So. Yeah, top 3 flavors from the door for me are pecan sequence, sinful apple roll, and banana bondage. Move this wall over here. Move that bus. Blueberry Jam Monster's good, man. It is. I can't fault you for that. It's good. It's super sweet, but it's good. Butchering, yeah, anything. Yep. Anything you do a lot of, you're going to learn. That's why it's just... That's why I say, what's up, Chevy man? So, that's why I say, like, when people say, oh, you know, you make it look easy. Well, I bet you that there's something you do. There's something that you do that I think the same. Because when I'm doing building, you're probably doing something else. All right? And that's just how I see it. Yeah, I'm good at it. But that's because I spent a lot of time on it. It just didn't come to me. I didn't just like pick it up and be great at it. It took a lot of time. And while I was doing that, you were doing something else. That's why I like fighting so much, like MMA. It's because you got all these different kinds of mixed martial arts. You got Muay Thai, you got Jiu-Jitsu, you got boxing, you got wrestling, you got all these things. And somebody can't be great at all of them because they got to spend time on one more than the other. You know, they could be really good at 2, but if they practice just the one, like Khabib is just really, 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 really fucking good at the one. He's really good at it. But you stand up with him, and it's a different thing. Just like Conor McGregor. You don't want to fist fight that motherfucker. You don't. But you might want to wrestle him. Might be the easiest wrestling partner you ever faced. Not really, but you know what I mean. You don't want to fucking fight him standing up. It's the same thing. It's because they spend a lot of time in that practice. So the best MMA fighter has a good balance. Like George St. Pierre, he could wrestle, and then he learned a little bit of boxing, and he learned how to mix them up. Mixing them up. Yep, practice makes perfect. It's exactly like that with coil building. Like, I think about it all the time. I used to do a lot more crazy stuff, but now that I'm doing, you know, the videos and teaching people, yeah, I became really good at that, like teaching people how to do them. You know, I could do these simple ones pretty good. But, man, now I feel like you throw me in a build-off, and I might be out of my element. I might be like, man, you know, throw me up against a Builds by Italian, and like he's been doing it more than I have recently. So it's like, what the fuck? There's a good balance to it. You gotta kind of mix it up. But if you want to throw me in a build off against Builds by Italian doing like, I don't know, like a fucking title wire, I'll probably win that one. You want to put me up against them doing fucking crazy aliens, I'm probably gonna lose. You wrestled John Jones in high school? You crazy motherfucker. I wrestled Eddie Alvarez in high school. I didn't wrestle him like in a thing, but like just fucking around. Crazy coils. I've sparred. I used to do taekwondo and boxing, but I've never done like I might have done like when I was younger in taekwondo, we might have done a tournament. I can't even remember. I've done a lot of sparring. Not a lot even, just I've done some sparring, which not a lot of people do. It's something I would probably like to get into, but I'm in a point. I know myself, man. This is basically it. I know myself. If I get into something, I get into it hard. Yeah, crazy coils. I'm about to go watch UFC right now. Actually, gotta go. John Yardbro? No. But yeah, UFC, like I love. So crazy coils, like I do like a MMA podcast with the Meter Vapes. He was your teacher? When I was in Taekwondo, I was it was a female sensei. Got into a lot of street fights too, of course, living in Philly. I was always the new kid. But that's different. The Meter Vapes has a channel, but he also has an MMA channel. I'm No Joe. And we do like a weekly show. I haven't been on it in a couple weeks though, because I'm an asshole. Crazy coils. I'm going to type it in right here. Actually, hold on a second. I'll get you a link. Yeah. Popcorn? I guess. Styles make fights. Oh, no. Addy Tony, what's up? Let me get this. I'm going to go find the I'm No Joe podcast and send you a link. It's It's I apostrophe M No Joe. I'm No Joe. As in, I'm no Joe Rogan. How come? I guess this would be it, right? That's a link to I'm No Joe, I believe. Tamdan the Bam Cat? No. Yeah. Tamdam the Bam Cat. Tamdan the Bam Cat. The Bam Cat. Tamdan the Bam Cat. McCrory. What's McCrory? The guys that do our AC units are McCrory's. At McCrory. Okay. Oh, yeah? He was in the UFC? Trained with him, well trained? Oh, shit. Nice. Yeah, Chris Mike, you should check out I'm No Joe. Dude, even if you've got, I bet if you guys ever wanted to be on, Meter would be down for it too. But yeah, I'm going to go watch these fights because I think the fights that are really good are coming on now. So everybody, thank you for stopping by. I will be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m. We're going to do a coffee talk at 7 p.m. Going to look at the Coil Class pictures. We're going to do the giveaway for the title wire from Coil Class. And we are going to do another giveaway for the people in chat. So, everybody, thanks for watching. It was an awesome show. We'll have to do this again sometime. I don't do the beer drinking very often. Maybe we'll do it once a month. Probably not. I don't know. I just don't drink that much, really. It's like a once a month thing. So it's kind of hard to nail that once a month during a video. But I do the drinking usually during a UFC, and UFC is always on Saturday. So maybe we can figure it out. All right. Everybody, have a good night. And I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. And we'll figure out that mesh build one day too. Peace out. Let me get a vape. Everybody have a good weekend. Enjoy your families.